Carvajal himself was a strong contender for the Ballon d'Or, Lautaro Martinez as well, and it has been a lot of issues since yesterday. So many reactions on why Vinicius Jr. did not win the Ballon d'Or. Right here, I will tell you why I think Carvajal did not win it, why I think Lautaro did not win it, why I think Vinnie did not win it, and why I think Rodri won it. Thank you very much, and here we go. So, yesterday, we don't already get that feeling already, say, Vinnie not go win him. After we did Fabrizio post, say, oh, Majid player say we not go, we don't hear say Vinnie not go win him, and all those kind of things. And it brought a lot of arguments left and right. You know, everybody thinking it has to be Vinnie. Like I said, I've never seen Ballon d'Or like that when you want to call a name. And people are shouting, Vinnie, Vinnie, Vinnie. In terms of who get that fans pass, who people expected to win is Vinnie. I myself wanted Vinnie to win. If you look at the video I made yesterday before the Ballon d'Or video, where they talk about say they don't sack the Hank. Now imagine just say I wear. I already when I wore that jersey from my house. There are some of them I have here in my studio. You know, Coach B Mega Store with all the jerseys. You can DM us on Instagram anywhere you want to buy any of your jerseys all over the world. But that Vinny na house I get them. I wear them from house after I bad finish. Say, oh, today na Ballon d'Or and all that. It's already in my mind that Vinny's going to win. But where I was not taking, you know, where I was not so happy was when people are saying, oh, where do you go make Rodri win now? Having, you know, you can't look Rodri restless. That's my main issue. But now, let's break it down on why we think Rodri won it and why I think Rodri is a strong contender as well. But before we go, let's start with Carvajal. Carvajal seems to be like a strong contender because everybody was saying, okay, if not because of the trophy, if not because of the Euros, okay, why did they not give Carvajal? Because Carvajal as well, he won the Euros, he won La Liga, he won the Spanish Super Cup, and he won the Champions League as well. So he has even more than Rodri. Why did they not give it to him? And all that. A lot of words to say yesterday. But now let me bring you guys to what Benzema said last year. I said last year, a bit 3 years ago or so. He said football has become, 3 years ago, I think 2-3 years ago. He said football has become a game where players can play bad for 90 minutes and then they score a goal and be called man of the match and get the spotlight. I don't want to be that kind of player. Now, Benzema complained about football looking to give awards only to players who score goals. That football is no longer looking like what we are going to talk. We are not going to talk about stats anymore. We don't look at how the player makes other players better. There's a long interview here which I could have read, but I'll not be able to read it because of time. When Benzema, a few years ago, told Felamendi for Madrid, said for the scene when they tell her for Tone, said no pass give Vinicius. Vinicius they play against us. It was an issue right there because Benzema in his mindset was that when they asked him later on, he was saying Vinicius himself is not making better decisions and is not making other players better. That he has taught Vinicius some things and you can see him today that he has become a better player. Say before, Vinicius, if he hold ball, he no one get time to raise head to look who did the make pass, give and all that. Say, but him himself, in a player where we say, in the like make sure say, they find how to make the other teams better. And he went on to say, like him himself, he can't call himself a goal scorer. He said Lewandowski is a goal scorer, is a goal machine. That his own joy is how he can play football and make other players better. And we all know how good Benzema is. You understand? Then he also went down to talk about players' impact in a game, in a team. Players who can make other players better. That is something that is rare. And so he gave praises to players who can make other players better. Take that note. Now, that is the point where I think Carvajal cannot win Rodri. Carvajal himself is a right fullback, whom is a very wonderful guy. It's called, even in Euros, he had a goal, I think so, yeah. In Champions League final, he had a goal as well. It was so good. He's fit enough to be a candidate. But where Rodri day inside Spain game, you cannot. Rodri is more like our next Busquets, who connects the entire pitch, who connects the entire play to himself. I hear people saying yesterday that, Spain, even for Spain, Eurosef, not be Rodri be the best player. Rodri was not the best player for Spain. Yamal was better than him, but they gave Rodri the tournament player of the tournament. calm down, man. Relax. You can't say, let's give it to Carvajal when Rodri is there. Rodri has a lot of connections, like what Benzema said. A player, now be say Benzema talking for this new matter, and I waiting talk a few years ago, now they go bring come. A player who makes other players better. And also, like Benzema said, we are not going to make football a place whereby you get awards just because you score goals. We want football to get to the level where a goalkeeper can win the Ballon d'Or, a centre back can win the Ballon d'Or. That's how it should be. Like I said yesterday, Carvajal won it after winning a World Cup. Straight. And he didn't win the Champions League. And he was a centre back. We want football to come to that level, not just about scoring goals. So in terms of making other players better, in terms of, say, okay, Carvajal and Rodri there like this, who they go pick? Rodri has that connection of the entire midfield. See, I saw Adika say something yesterday. Say even Rodri, when he left the game in the Euros in the final, when he come off for first half after that injury, nothing changes. Another what? So the way because now when Rodri come out, now Zubimendi go enter, Zubimendi. Where Zubimendi got to play rubbish. Now I got the complaint that they say Zubimendi, what do you do for that? Zubimendi could not even the goal that Palmer scored for England. If Rodri was there, that goal not the enter. Rodri now they mount everywhere, that kind of full machine. So in terms of how Rodri connects the game, he's going to beat Carvajal there. And let me tell you something. What you guys have to know is that when these people come to make these votes, name the past name sometimes and level the past level sometimes. Rodri just came from a treble winning season to this last season. Then he won the Euros, won this, won that. And coming about Spain, he has more substance in the game than Carvajal. So when these people, they cast their vote most times, as far as they don't reason Rodri like this, they don't go to, they go look Carvajal less. So what am I trying to say? In terms of Spain, Rodri beats Carvajal in terms of making other players better and his impact in the game. So for that, I can say that is the only place Carvajal lost it. Apart from that, I think. Then for Real Madrid, Carvajal now don't get Vinnie and Ballon when they follow and they argue the thing. So that you see where Carvajal had issues with. In Spain, if Carvajal did not have Rodri in Spain, he would have been the best from there. And if Carvajal did not have Vinicius and Ballon in Madrid, he would have still been the best from there. So Vinicius and Ballon have reduced his vote from there. And also in Spain, Rodri being a substance in that midfield has made him lose that vote. Else, he's a good candidate, but that's why he did not win it. Moving on, Lautaro Martinez. Now, Lautaro Martinez, I see people say, oh, you should have won in 1 year, highest goal scorer, Copa America, highest goal scorer. I can bet you that majority of the people that are saying that Lautaro Martinez, Copa America, Copa, they watch her, not be we watch her. You know about that one do the video. Why they hate, they say, Copa America. Everybody they run like thief, big. If you watch that competition, in my opinion, you would not even say, let's give it to Lautaro at all. So just forget. Now let me tell you something about Lautaro. In Inter Milan, the coach Inzaghi has about 4 strikers every season. And what he does is he makes continuous rotation of these players every time. Unless you don't know, some of the maybe Italian League and Premier League and Spanish League now they follow. For we will say we they enter every corner, we don't get all the visa. We they wash out every year, both bet or everything, we they see everything. Lautaro Martinez gets a lot of squad rotation that affects him in terms of the amount of minutes he gets in a game. That they always change him. Today he not go play, tomorrow he go play, today no play. Then let's even come to Copa America. When he had the first game, he played rubbish. Alvarez started playing. After Alvarez they come, Alvarez started to switch each other left and right. So you can't give a player who does not get 90 minutes of the game back to back. You can never give me a game when Lautaro Martinez played 90 minutes for Inter Milan, 7 games in a day. That he always rotate him. Even for Copa America, he was rotated with Alvarez a lot of time. So because of that, he cannot be a Ballon d'Or winner. You understand? You have to put some respect to that. So in terms of, say, Lautaro Martinez, say, okay, that guy really get level. I don't see him like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see Lautaro Martinez as a strong candidate because he is not always consistent, even in the Copa America and even in Inter Milan, because they had a lot. Even Tina, they have 4 strikers: Thuram, Martinez, Anatovic, Taremi. And till now, he keeps getting that last match that Martinez not play. I mean, enter 80-something minutes and all that. They keep doing that. How many times do you see Vinicius entering match 80-something minutes? How many times do you see Carvajal entering match 80-something minutes? How many times do you see Rodri entering match 80-something minutes? I can tell you that Lautaro got that about 4, 5, 7 times last season in Italian league. So let's take Lautaro away, and I think that is one of the reasons that made him lose. And also, the players who he had to come against are really bigger than him at this moment. And the Serie A as well is among the top 5 leagues in the world, but I think Premier League and Spanish League seems to be more famous than them. Now, let me tell you something. Let's go to the main matter now. Rodrigo and Vinicius. When last year, Alan supposed to win the, what do they call it? The Ballon d'Or. But Messi won the World Cup. And automatically, it was given to Messi. That's the last one they did. Last year, the last 2 years. Last year also. Messi won the World Cup. And that was the only reason Alan lost it to Messi. Haaland gets Premier League, get Champions League, get FA Cup. They did a treble. But he was denied of the Ballon d'Or given to Messi because he won the World Cup. And people are still saying that, oh, why they go give Rodri? If Messi win Haaland because of, say, he play World Cup, why you come free say they not go give Rodri when get a better country performance than Vinnie? Vinnie does not even had a match. You know, say, and today I hear saying Vinicius get 12 straight yellow card for imagine before, for decent. You understand? And even in the Copa America, he also got a match ban as well for that same Copa America. He keeps getting that. Now, in Brazil, Vinicius has nothing to write home about. Then Real Madrid, he does everything. And another thing again, that same last season, we should not forget, Bellingham on his own was, I think it was highest goal scorer for Real Madrid. Bellingham on his own kept taking Madrid back to back to back. Now, towards the quarterfinal of Champions League, the semi-final of Champions League, now Vinicius got the really overpeak. Last season, Bellingham had more bigger moments than Vinnie. The same season when they're supposed to give and this Ballon d'Or, so we're not lie to ourselves. Hold that one first, take whole body. You understand? And also, when there's this other person I want to talk about, here's this thing I want to talk about. Modric, good. When Modric won his own Ballon d'Or as well, that same year, it was given to Modric because he had a wonderful performance for Croatia, taking his country to the final also. That's when they give it to Modric. Country games have always had impact in Ballon d'Or decision. It worked for Modric, it worked for Messi last time. The last Ballon d'Or was given to Messi and it worked for Messi. Oh no, I think it's after Messi, it was Benzema before Messi. It worked for Messi, it worked for Modric. So you can't tell me you are going to take out the country's performance when it comes to Vinny's situation. It is not possible. It is never possible. You cannot even say that. Moving on, let me tell you another thing again. Now, according to the ranking, Kylian Mbappe was number 6, Martinez was number 7, and people were saying, where did you go make Mbappe top Lautaro Martinez for what? In my opinion, Mbappe cannot top Lautaro Martinez. Because Lautaro Martinez was the highest goal scorer for Serie A and also the highest goal scorer in Copa America, Coppoco, like I said. But the thing is that name, they join all these things. And I've said it before. Once you just day on your own, the cast vote, you just hear Mbappe, Martinez, Mbappe. Mbappe. So it happens like that when it comes to an award. Because of the amount of things he has done already, that's why we can see that Mbappe was number 6 and Martinez was number 7. It's not really like say they plan and all those kind of things. No. It's not like that. Do you understand? Now, there's something I want to say again. If you look at Haaland and Jackson last season, the amount of goals when Jackson scored without penalty. If you look at it on the paper, in your mindset, you think Jackson's a way better striker than Haaland. It happens like that. Sometimes we are not going to judge football with just goals. we have to judge football with a pure quality of the player. I tell people every time, the same position when Vinicius they play, so in a A-list for there. The position where Rodri they play, Rodri in a A-list for there. Don't get it wrong. Don't feel like Rodri is not supposed to win it. Do you understand? I said it again. I wear Real Madrid jersey yesterday. Before, when they announced that they don't start the young, I wear Real Madrid jersey. Already they celebrate for God say today na Vinicius day. I buy finish for house. Now I wear the jersey. No, but this was where they my back. This one I could be a mega store. I buy finish for house. Wear that jersey, believing that today na Vinicius day. So I even want Vinny to win. You understand? I believe that Vinny deserves it as much as Rodri deserves it as well. But what I'm not happy is that people are always just making it. See, yesterday, they just insult me. Where did I say it in the video that Vinny does not deserve the award? That is Rodri that deserves it. It's not even possible. Even Guardiola open his mouth talking. Say Vinny deserves it better. But you know, say Guardiola, they always look and say, in a man where they always play with words. But when you look at it, I will say it and I will say it again. Like Benzema said, we cannot make football a sport that we judge with only goals. Only attacking players can't keep winning the awards. People who are defenders should win Ballon d'Or. Goalkeepers should win Ballon d'Or. The impact, how you make your team better is the most important thing. Do you understand? The impact, how Rodri structures Manchester City. Rodri structures Spain's midfield. Rodri has see, if Vinicius has 100% impact as a left winger, Rodri has 101% impact as a CDM, as a number 6. So I have said it before and I will say it again. So many reasons why Vinicius did not win it can be maybe for decent yellow card and all those kind of things and all that. I don't care. I'm sorry he did not win it. And I'm not happy that Real Madrid did not come to the event because their guy not winner. That was the most, they didn't show sportsmanship. So that was so disappointing and so shameful for them. But take it or leave it. I will say it before and I will say it again. As much as Vinny deserves it, Rodri deserves it as well. Rodri is a strong candidate as well. So these are some of the reasons why Vinny lost it to Rodri. And like I said, the impact of what Rodri has, making other players better, just as Benzema said it, is one of the reasons you can pick Rodri ahead of Vinny. Vinny himself is not, I can't say he's a selfish player. He plays very well, but he's more of a player. You can't say Vinny structures Real Madrid's attacking line. No, Toni Kroos does that. Do you understand? So, waiting Rodri they do, but Rodri structures Manchester City's entire midfield to the attack. Take it or leave it. Do you understand? So if you talk about Carvajal, I think he lost it because he had Rodri in Spain and he also had Belly and Vinny in Real Madrid. And if you talk about Lautaro, I think the amount of squad rotation he kept having in Inter Milan and Copa America affected him. Then if you talk about Vinny, I think he lost it because his country's performance was bad and maybe for decent and those yellow cards, all those fair play things and all that. And he's talking about Rodri. Everything that Vinny does, A-list on his wing, as a left winger, Rodri does the same thing, his job perfectly as well as a number 6, as a CDM. So this is why I think Rodri won it. However, you can let me know your thoughts. Hurry me up, boy. Coach B, international one time.